You're trying to scald me.
What's wrong? Are you okay? It's okay. It's fine.
My husband is cheating with the student I sponsor. Not only do I not object, I even take good care of her.
Honey, the baby's kicking me again.
Little one, take it easy. Don't wear out your mom.
It's because we've been married for 5 years, but I've never been able to give my husband a child, to carry on the family line.
Mia, are you okay? Iris, what happened? If anything happens to my grandson, I'm not done with you. Why aren't you making dinner?
The mistress's provocations. My mother-in-law's and husband's ridicule. I pretend not to see any of it. But honey, are you prepared to pay the price for betraying our marriage? Honey, where are we going today? Honey, say something. Honey, what's wrong?
What's wrong? We've been married 5 years, and you actually murdered my son. You've ended the Carter's family line.
Your son. Eli, you.
Iris, you have such a venomous heart. How dare you kill my own grandson?
You guys. What on earth are you two talking about?
Eli, look at her. She still shows no remorse. Iris, you can't have children yourself, so why did you have to push me and cause my miscarriage? That was Eli's only child.
What? You guys.
Honey, Mia's boyfriend ran off. She's about to give birth. It's so pitiful. She can only stay with us for her pregnancy.
Get up. Mia, I saw you had no parents, so I sponsored you through school and your education. Eli, I went against my parents' wishes to marry you when you had nothing. I even handed the company over to you, and you both betrayed me.
My son became the CEO because he's capable. You're just a barren hen. It's only right that you compensate our Carter family.
The reason you haven't had kids all these years is because you were wild and ruined your body, and you made Eli clean up your mess.
Bitch, give me back my son.
Son. Your son.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at how stupid you are. You're not even being cheated on, yet you're begging to be the cuckold. Do you even know? You.
Shut up. You're about to die and you're still trying to stir up trouble. Eli, don't waste your breath on her. Kill her. And you'll be the CEO of Brooks Group.
Eli, Mia. If there's a next life, I'll make you pay for this with your blood.
Honey. Honey, wake up.
Eli. Mia.
Honey, were you having a nightmare? Your hand, does it hurt? Honey, Mia's boyfriend ran off. She's about to give birth. It's so pitiful. She can only stay with us for her pregnancy. She's about to give birth. How pitiful. She can only stay with us for her pregnancy.
I've been reborn. Reborn to a time before Mia's miscarriage.
Iris, you wouldn't want to see Mia give birth with no one to care for her, right?
Eli, maybe we should just forget it. This is too much trouble for Iris. She's already helped me so much. After all, I got pregnant out of wedlock. It's normal for Iris to look down on me.
One is my dear husband, who swore to love me till death. The other is my dear sister, whom I've sponsored for years. I can't believe it was all a lie. In this life, I'll make you pay in blood. Okay, fine. Mia is someone I sponsor anyway. And she has no family. It's only right that I take care of her.
Iris, you're so kind. With Mia's pregnancy luck, we'll definitely have our own baby soon.
Thank you, Iris. Idiot. Soon, everything you have will be mine.
Of course, I'll take good care of the child. I'll let you see with your own eyes the Carter family heir you're so excited for. And give the Carters a big surprise. Honey, you don't have to hide it from me. I've known for a long time about you and Mia. Honey, you don't have to hide it from me. I've known for a long time about you and Mia.
Honey, are you misunderstanding something? Mia and I
don't mean to blame you. For all these years, we haven't had a child. I'm the one who held you back. Eli, the truth is, you're the one who's sterile. To protect your male ego, I've been covering for you, telling everyone we didn't want kids, but you put all the blame on me.
Iris, you really don't mind that I'm carrying your husband's child?
Honey,
The Carters had one son each generation. I can't get pregnant. It's my fault. Mia, thank you for being willing to bear the pain of childbirth for me.
Iris, if you hadn't sponsored me, I'd still be stuck in the mountains. It's what I should do.
Iris, you really are a good wife. Don't worry. In my heart, you're the most important.
Eli, I hope that when the child is born, you can still smile this happily.
Oh my, let me see my precious grandchild. One month until the birth.
The doctor at the checkup said it's a boy.
Good. The Carters finally have an heir. Mia, you're carrying my precious grandson. Your body is very precious. Be careful, be very careful. From now on, any heavy or tiring work, don't you dare touch it. If there's anything, just have Iris do it.
I don't think that's right. Iris is my benefactor. How could I order my benefactor around? I'd better do it myself.
Mom, I suspect Iris doesn't really want to take care of Mia. If you do this,
Oh, come on. What's so bad about it? She can't have a child of her own. Someone's having one for her. Of course they have to treat you like a queen.
But
what? That settles it.
all right then. Iris, could you please help me change my shoes? These shoes are a bit uncomfortable.
Iris, Mia's pregnant. She can't bend down. How about this? You kneel down and help her change them.
Iris, get mad already. Refuse me, then I'll have to do it myself. And then
What are you dawdling for? Mia's legs are getting sore from standing. What if it tires out my precious grandson?
Iris, if you don't want to, it's fine. We can just hire a maternity nurse.
Fine, I get it. Mom, honey, I found the most reputable OBGYN in all of Harbor City. They'll be here tomorrow to take care of Mia 24/7. Mia, In my past life, you used all sorts of little tricks to frame me for causing your miscarriage. In this life, I won't let this child disappear without a trace again.
What? 24/7 personal care? How am I supposed to find a chance to have a miscarriage?
Mia, I also hired the most reputable nutritionist to ensure this baby is born safe and sound.
Iris, you're spending too much. I don't need all this.
Oh, please. Why refuse? Why be polite with her? She's the Carter family's daughter-in-law. She should spend on the Carter grandson.
Right. Iris is the kindest. Money isn't as important as the baby. You just focus on having a healthy pregnancy.
Go ahead and laugh. The baby will be born in a month. However happy you are laughing now, in a month, that's how hard you'll be crying.
Fine. I knew you wouldn't give up your position so easily. Let's see how long you can keep up this act. Auntie, the baby's been really active lately. I can't sleep well. Can I switch rooms with Iris? I'll take the master bedroom.
Iris, Mia is carrying this baby for you. So what do you say?
No. No.
So Iris does mind after all. Maybe I should just leave. Oh, Iris, you really can't stand it anymore. So go ahead and force me out and make me have a miscarriage.
How dare she? Iris, how can you be so inconsiderate? It's just the master bedroom. What's more important than the baby in Mia's belly?
Mom, this is Iris's and my home. How can you be so biased towards Mia? You should care about your daughter-in-law too.
Every time there's a conflict, my mother-in-law plays the bad cop, and my husband plays the good cop, forcing me to make concessions to keep the peace, and I even have to beg and plead for them to accept it. Mia, how could she possibly stay in the master bedroom?
Honey?
Just giving up the master bedroom isn't enough. Mom, honey, when a woman gives birth, it's like having one foot in the grave. Mia is continuing our family line, going through hardship for us. We must compensate her well. I've decided to give Mia her own villa.
Iris, you're buying me a villa? Just because I'm having a baby for your husband?
Of course, you're our family's greatest helper.
Idiot. I'm stealing your husband, and you're giving me a villa. You're being conned, and you're still helping them count the money.
Good. This is a proper Carter daughter-in-law.
I'll have my assistant handle it right away. But
what? You're the one who promised to give her a villa. You can't go back on your word.
to buy the villa, I'll need the IDs of all three of you, and your signatures.
Wait. You need our IDs and signatures? How about this, honey? I'll go with you.
Honey, you don't trust me. Then let's just forget it. I don't want to spend the money, only to be unappreciated.
This woman is so love-struck. Wild horses couldn't drag her away. Son, have you forgotten? For you, she once cut off ties with her parents and even paid her own way to marry you. Quick, while she's not thinking straight. Just agree to it.
That's right. If she wanted to do something bad, why would she say it to our faces?
We're all right here.
This stupid woman. Once you safely deliver the baby, everything in this house will be ours.
What if she suddenly comes to her senses and wants a divorce, taking half the family assets with her?
Then she won't be able to get one.
Ouch. The baby kicked me again.
Hey there, little one. Take it easy. Don't kick your mommy too hard.
That's definitely a boy. Such a good boy. Not like some people who talk about buying a villa. It's been a month, and we haven't seen so much as a brick.
Harbor City's largest ocean view villa. 20 million. I've already paid in full.
20 million?
Really? I have a house, an ocean view villa at that.
Why is it only in Mia's name?
Mom, isn't this house a reward for Mia's pregnancy? Of course it's only in her name.
Who knew this spendthrift was such a perfect sucker? That's 20 million. No way. I have to get the ownership transferred. Oh, Mia. Look, you're pregnant and don't have the energy. I'll keep it safe for you.
Andy, you're getting older. You don't have to trouble yourself. I can handle it.
It's no trouble for me.
No need, Mom.
I'll keep it safe. When the child grows up, I'll transfer it to him.
Okay, Eli. You stingy man. When it comes to anything related to money, you get so wary of me.
When dogs fight, it's nothing but a mouthful of fur.
Iris is still here. Don't go too far. What's 20 million? Her company's shares are what's most important. Iris, thank you. Marrying you is the greatest blessing of my life.
Marrying you is my greatest blessing too. A blessing. It's certainly a blessing for you. After all, it took me a month to find this unfinished building. This unfinished building was bought with high-interest loans taken out under your 3 names. Not only do you have to pay back the 20 million principal, but the interest is also in the tens of millions. This is definitely a blessing for you. A blessing for all of you.
Iris. Mia is about to give birth. Why don't you let Eli help you manage the company for a while? That way you can stay home and take care of Mia after she gives birth.
Iris and I may be married, but Iris's company is her father's life's work that he left to her. How could I possibly interfere?
Mom, you're so thoughtful. I was just about to say, after the baby is born, I'll step back to focus on my family. I'll leave the company for you to manage.
Oh, that's great.
Honey, how could I possibly accept? That's too much for you to give up.
It's not a sacrifice. Maybe it's because I've been working too hard, that I haven't been able to get pregnant. From now on, I'll take care of the baby and focus on my health, so that we can have a child of our own soon. Honey, from now on, I'll be depending on you to provide for me.
Honey, I swear, for the rest of my life, I will never let you down.
So what if she's the CEO? She's still an idiot. She has no idea she's being swindled out of everything. Once the baby is born and registered, Brooks Group will be mine. My stomach hurts so much. I think I'm in labor.
Quick, get her to the hospital.
The show is finally about to begin. Clara, notify all the reporters in Harbor City. I'm going to announce the new heir to Brooks Group.
Hello, viewers.
We finally have an heir.
Hurry, over here.
Who are you people? No pictures.
Honey, I'm the one who called the reporters. Perfect timing, now that the baby is being born, to announce the heir to Brooks Group.
Ms. Iris, married years without children. You're announcing an heir today. Have you finally had a child?
Honey, isn't the heir you're announcing me?
No, I'm not pregnant.
Then who is the heir to Brooks Group?
The heir to Brooks Group has not yet been born, but I'm sure you will all see them very soon.
What? The heir to Brooks Group. Is the baby about to be born in that delivery room?
That's right. As soon as the baby is born and confirmed as my husband's child, I will sign the inheritance agreement and declare him the new heir to Brooks Group.
Ms. Iris, are you saying your husband had an affair, but you're still giving the company to your husband and his mistress's love child?
Watch your words. What love child? My husband's child is my child.
Brooks Group? No wonder they dared to borrow 20 million. Let's go, boys.
Iris, are you really willing to let my child with Mia inherit the company?
Honey, you and I are one. Everything I have is yours. Now that you have a child, what's mine is naturally your child's too. As long as you, a man with azoospermia, can actually have a biological child.
Mr. Eli, there are rumors everywhere that you only achieved your success by mooching off Ms. Iris. And now you've had a child with your mistress. A child who is set to inherit Brooks Group. Do you feel no shame at all?
What are you talking about? That's nonsense. Puffed. My son became president through his own abilities. If not for my son helping her run the company, Brooks Group would have gone under long ago. My grandson has my son's genes. They're both the best of the best.
Mom, don't say that. Iris has always been very capable. She's just made an even better decision.
It's like someone's put a spell on Miss Iris, who thought the CEO of Brooks Group is actually a love-struck fool.
Those whom the gods wish to destroy, they first make mad. Eli, enjoy your moment. Get a good taste of what it's like to have it all and then lose it.
The baby's born.
How could this be? How could Mia give birth to a baby with blue eyes?
My precious grandson. Why does he look like this?
Speak, did you switch my baby?
I don't know. This is definitely the baby born to the mother inside.
No. It must have been you. You must be behind this.
Mr. Eli, how did your mistress give birth to a mixed-race baby?
Mr. Eli, you cheated, and now your mistress cheated on you. How do you feel right now?
This is impossible. My child, my inheritance.
Mia's checkups clearly showed it was my grandson. How could she give birth to? I said my son was having a child with another woman. And not only were you not jealous, you were eager to take care of her. You even gave her a mansion. You did all this to make us lower our guard and switch the baby. You bitch, where did you hide my grandson?
Laura! Everyone waited outside the delivery room. How could I possibly, in front of everyone, switch the baby?
You.
This family is really something. The mistress cheats on the husband, but they blame the original wife.
It seems you don't care about the child at all, but rather Ms. Iris's company.
What do you know? This woman can't produce a son. I just want to continue the Carter's family line.
Ms. Iris, is this child truly unrelated to you or your husband?
You said your husband's son would inherit, with Mr. Eli managing it in the meantime. Is that still valid?
Since the child isn't my husband's, of course it's not valid.
I get it now. Iris, you don't want to hand over the company to me, so you conspired with the doctors to switch my baby. This whole inheritance thing, it was all a lie.
Eli, you're really being played for a fool by Mia. My ambition is about to be realized. That feeling of ending up with nothing again. It sucks, doesn't it? In my past life, you pretended to be a good, loving husband in front of me. Now that I'm back, I'll make everyone see your true colors and know what kind of person you, Eli, really are.
No, I don't accept this. I have a child. I have a child.
This can't be invalid. Iris, where on earth did you hide my grandson?
Still haven't given up? Fine. Then let's all go to the delivery room and ask Mia to her face. Still haven't given up? Fine. Then let's go to the delivery room and ask Mia to her face.
Ms. Iris, at this point, would you tell us why you would hand over the company for Mr. Eli to manage and even be willing to make Mr. Eli's illegitimate son the company's heir?
My husband is the only son for 3 generations. My mother-in-law always hoped I would carry on the family line for the Carters, but we've been married 5 years, and I could never get pregnant. I feel so guilty toward my husband.
Just because you can't produce an heir, you're going to give away both your company and your husband?
Not having a child isn't necessarily your fault. It might be your husband's problem. He has no child now, does he?
What nonsense are you talking? How could I be at fault? Since you all said so, then let's go to the delivery room and confront Mia. That bitch dares to humiliate me in public. I won't let you get away with this. If that child isn't my biological son, Mia.
Since the child is indeed not my husband's, then I will continue to manage Brooks Group. This contract is hereby void.
Wait, Who said he isn't Eli's biological child?
What's going on? Why is the new mother holding another baby?
In my past life, Mia had a miscarriage, and I kindly accompanied her to the hospital. The report clearly showed only one child.
Of course, the foreign baby isn't Eli's biological child. The real baby is here with me.
I knew Mia couldn't have cheated. Look, that little face, little nose, and little mouth, just like my son when he was born. They look exactly the same.
Yes, this is my child.
Eli. I heard everything from the delivery room to stop you from taking over the company. Iris actually slandered me and said I betrayed you. My poor child rejected right after being born.
This? Could it be that Ms. Iris really slandered her?
Iris, the baby is born now. Shouldn't you hand the company over to me?
That's right, you just admitted it in front of everyone. If Mia gave birth to my son's child, you'd make the child the heir. No, all the shares. All of them must be transferred to my son's name.
You're all celebrating way too soon. This child cannot be Eli's. I demand a paternity test.
A paternity test? Eli, how much have I suffered for this child? All the pain I went through, and now Iris dares to doubt me?
The most important thing right now is to get our hands on Brooks Group. As for whether the child is mine or not, we can check after we get the shares. Iris, it was just a misunderstanding. Look, the one in Mia's arms is my baby. We're all family. Why do a paternity test? That would be so unfair to Mia.
That's right, Iris. They just mixed up the babies. A woman's place is ultimately in the home. Iris, my son is your husband. Can't you trust him with the company?
Iris, since it was all a misunderstanding, then the contract. Can we proceed with signing it?
The company will only be handed over to the Carter family heir. But we're not even sure if Mia gave birth to this child. So of course, the contract cannot be signed.
You're just making excuses. Anyone with eyes can see. He looks exactly like my son. How could he not be my grandson?
Iris, I know you're bothered that you didn't give birth to this child, but some babies are just destined to have brothers. When you get home, take good care of yourself, and I'm sure you'll be able to give him a little brother.
Brooks Group is my parents' life's work. We must be cautious. A paternity test is a must.
No need for a paternity test. I have proof that the one in my arms is the biological child. No need for a paternity test. I have proof that the one I'm holding is my biological child. Iris, you're the great CEO of Brooks Group. Don't you dare go back on your word later.
Don't worry. This is a live broadcast. Billions of people are watching. As long as your reason is convincing, I will definitely sign this contract and hand the company over to Eli.
Then I'll thank you in advance, Iris, for giving my son a $1 billion inheritance.
Mia is so confident. This must be my son's biological child.
Iris, let's see what excuse you can come up with this time.
What do kids know? Move, move. Get out of the way. Oh my God. Did this woman sleep with 2 men at the same time and get pregnant with both of their kids? Juicy.
Come on out.
What's happening? Why is there another new mother in the delivery room?
Mia, what tricks are you playing now?
Iris, who said there can't be 2 pregnant women in the delivery room at once?
There really are 2 of them. Well, you only asked if anyone stole a baby. How many pregnant women were there? You never asked that.
Iris, since you don't trust me, let's have the nurse and the other mother speak. Tell her, between these 2 babies, which one did you give birth to?
I gave birth to this one. I gave birth to this one.
So the mixed-race baby really doesn't belong to this young mistress.
You see, a child naturally has a bond with its mother.
So it was just a mix-up. I knew it. Who can't even recognize their own child?
Iris, what do you have to say now?
Iris, You said it in front of the audience that you'd give Brooks Group to my grandson. Be smart and sign it quickly. We, the Carters, might still leave you with something to live on.
Honey, I will manage the company well.
This is impossible. This child can't be Eli's. There must be something wrong here.
Good thing I found out early that I couldn't frame Iris for a miscarriage. I bribed a nurse and had another woman give birth at the same time. Iris, let's see how you'll get out of this.
Mia, what exactly did you do?
A baby is naturally close to its mother.
No, something's definitely wrong. How could a mother look at the child she carried for 10 months? With that kind of expression.
Oh, Iris, a woman should ultimately prioritize her family. Her husband is her world. You showing your face in public all day. What kind of behavior is that? It's disgraceful.
Iris, we have a witness now. You should hand over the company for me to manage now, right?
Thank you, Iris, for the birth gift from my son. In any other family, not even the real mother gives such a gift.
Ms. Iris, you just promised that as long as the child is proven to be your husband's, even if it's with his mistress, he can be named the company's heir. Does that promise still stand?
Ms. Iris, are you really predicting this with fanfare? That your husband and his illegitimate son will inherit the company?
Ms. Iris.
Oh, Iris. You thought you could show off with money, sponsoring me? You just wanted to use me to make yourself look kind and rich. Now all of it is mine.
Iris, what are you stalling for?
Just your word. Isn't enough to convince me. If you want me to sign, I need to see a paternity test.
Iris, you know. This is a national live broadcast. Everyone will think. The CEO of Brooks Group even lies to her own family. Who would dare work with Brooks Group?
The way I see it, this is just a gimmick to generate buzz for the company so they can sell products on their live stream. Who would really make the company's heir? Their husband's illegitimate child?
How dare they use any tactic for clicks? Boycott unethical companies. Stop exploiting the audience's emotions.
You can't talk about her like that. Even if she goes back on her word, she's still my wife. I respect her choice.
Look at that. After all you've said about her, he's still defending you, speaking up for you.
Mr. Eli is really willing to be the support behind his partner. Not working, happy to be a house husband. Why don't you appreciate him?
Is a freeloader considered a good man? He's not defending me at all. He's just trying to get your sympathy, using public opinion to force my hand.
What are you talking about? Is my son wrong for defending you?
Honey, it hurts me that you misunderstand me. I'm so sad.
Iris, I see you're just trying to back out. If you don't keep your promise today, I'll lead everyone to boycott Brooks Group and never buy any Brooks Group products again.
Boycott Brooks Group. Boycott Brooks Group.
Boycott Iris.
Boycott Brooks Group.
Iris, my years of hard work have finally paid off. Starting today, Brooks Group is mine. Honey, they don't understand you. But I do. I know this is your parents' legacy. So you're being extra cautious. But I'm the closest person to you. How could I possibly plot against you?
The closest person to me wouldn't harm me.
I, Eli, swear to love only Iris for my entire life. If I break this vow, may I die a horrible death.
In my past life, it was because I trusted you too much. Trusted all of you. That I met a tragic end.
Honey, you know what I'm capable of. If I wasn't competent, I wouldn't manage the company even if you begged. We both want what's best for the company. We're both doing this for the good of the company, right?
I'll say this one last time. If you want me to sign, we must do a paternity test. If he's your biological son, I will sign. But if you dare to lie to me, you'll leave with nothing.
Iris, must you make things so difficult? Fine. A paternity test. I'll sign. Fine. A paternity test. I'll sign.
No, we can't do a paternity test. The moment we do it, the truth will come out. We'll be finished.
What's wrong? Scared? Could it be? This child is really yours with a lover, and you're making Eli take the fall?
Who says I'm scared? The results of a paternity test take 7 days. The reporters are here now. You're just trying to stall for time. Who knows what excuse you'll come up with then?
True gold fears no fire. Don't be afraid. I'll make you accept the truth.
You don't have to worry about that. This is a hospital under my Brooks group. The results only take half an hour.
Wait. You said it yourself. This is a hospital under your Brooks group. Are the results real or fake? It's all up to you, isn't it?
This is a national live broadcast. How could I fake it?
Eli, don't believe her. Even when the results come out, who knows what other excuse she'll find?
Mia, the child is mine anyway. Don't be afraid.
My judgment was right. This is not how a mother would act towards her own child.
So the paternity test is done. In half an hour, I'll be the rightful mother of the CEO.
Mom, I'll be sure to take good care of you then. Hey Iris, make a few extra dishes when we get home later. We need to celebrate.
Are you all so sure? The child is yours.
Iris, let me give you some advice. When my son becomes CEO, he must attend social events. There will inevitably be other women around. You need to be more magnanimous. Don't be like this, sowing discord and being so petty.
Iris, the child really is.
Who is Eli?
Get out of the way.
Which one of you is Eli? You're Eli, the future CEO of Brooks Group.
Who are you?
You don't even recognize your own creditor? It seems my name, Bro Rex, doesn't carry much weight these days.
Let go of my son. Let go of my son.
Don't touch me.
They're finally here. The show is about to begin.
Wah. What creditor? What do you mean? This is blackmail. Extortion.
All of you, take a good look. Aren't these copies of your IDs on here? And your signatures? In total, you borrowed 20 million from us.
Let go of my son now.
Look closely. Aren't these your ID copies and signatures on here? You borrowed 20 million from us. Take a good look. Isn't this yours? Your ID copy and signature?
What 20 million? Bro Rex, I never borrowed any money from you.
None of this is real.
It's right here in black and white, and you're still trying to deny it?
Bro Rex, this is the first time I've ever met you. This must be a forgery. Or faked. Yes.
Forgery? Faked?
Mom,
This is outrageous. Even a bald guy is trying to swindle money from an old woman like me, trying to be the death of me.
You old hag. You didn't borrow any money. Did your $20 million villa just fall from the sky?
20 million. A villa? The villa?
Buying that villa required all 3 of your IDs and your signatures. The biggest ocean view villa in Harbor City, 20 million. I've already paid in full.
20 million?
Bro Rex, wait a minute. I get it now. Iris, it was you. You're the one who took out a high-interest loan using our IDs. You did this on purpose.
And I even called you sister. How could you use such a dirty trick on your own family?
You little bitch. I thought of you as a good daughter-in-law for the Carters. How could you be so vicious?
In what world do you get to cheat on me? And I still have to buy a house for the 3 of you? Doesn't this make perfect sense?
You played me.
Eli, you didn't really think, with your looks, that I would support you, support your mom, and support your little lover, too? You must be dreaming.
Good. Well said. I've never seen a freeloader with such a big ego.
Bro Rex. Iris is the one who borrowed money from you. Go get it from her.
Right.
We're not paying.
Not paying. Not paying. I'll let you walk in here today, but you'll be carried out.
I'll pay. Bro Rex, my villa is worth 20 million. I'll contact a buyer right now. Hello, is this the agent? Sell my Ocean View villa. What? $2,000?
What? 2,000. This is a $20 million villa.
Mr. Eli, the buyer for the house you listed for sale said they'll give you $2,000 out of kindness as payment for watching this live show.
Of course, that's because, while it was listed for 20 million, it's an unfinished property abandoned for 2.5 years.
You?
It took me a whole month to find such a perfect property, to lock you into that $20 million loan, as compensation for my past 5 years.
Bro Rex, wait a moment. I signed an agreement with this bitch. Once the paternity test results are out, Brooks Group will be mine. I'll pay you back the 20 million, every last cent.
No. 20 million is just the principal.
What?
There's also 10 million in interest.
30 million?
You can thank your good wife for that. My lucky charm. What? Think it's too much?
30 million. 30 million.
Bro Rex, 30 million it is, then. Once I inherit Brooks Group, forget 30 million. Even 300 million would be no problem for me.
Humph.
Trying to run from a debt owed to Bro Rex? Break her legs for me now.
The test results are in. The test report is here.
How could this be?
Iris, I'm about to become the president of Brooks Group. Everything will be mine. And you will just be a dog at my feet.
You should probably look at the results first.
No need to look. I'm sure it's my child.
Iris, you better know your place. Cough up that 20 million and work like a slave in my house. Then maybe my son will deign to feed you. Otherwise, a vicious woman like you, I'll make him divorce you.
I'm vicious. As vicious as I may be, I'm not as two-faced and cold-hearted as you all. Go on, take a look. See what kind of surprise your good woman has prepared for you. Let's settle everything today.
Eli, don't.
Mia, what are you doing? Give it to me. We're about to start living the good life.
Mia, don't be afraid. You'll be the Carter family's daughter-in-law from now on.
Of course, she's afraid you'll find out that the child isn't yours.
You're lying. That's not true.
Are you done with this drama? My time is very precious. Are you going to look or not?
Give it to me. I'm about to become the president of Brooks Group. How is this possible?
Son, why are you so restless? Are you so happy you're at a loss for words? You're going to be the group's president, after all.
You're playing me?
What's wrong? So happy. You're at a loss for words?
This is impossible. I was counting the days for this baby. How could he not be a Carter child? This.
Don't ask me, I don't know anything. It wasn't me. I don't know.
Bitch, why did you betray me? Huh? I gave you everything, and you still betrayed me?
Eli, I love you. I don't know anything. Iris. It was her. She's behind all of this.
You little bitch. You've ruined my son. I'll kill you.
Wait! This woman, she owes me 30 million, along with you all. If you kill her, you'll have to pay her share.
She's the CEO of the group. Of course, she want to fake a paternity test. She's behind all of this. I don't know anything. She did it.
You're at death's door, and you still won't admit it. All reports from the Brooks Group Hospital are monitored. How could I possibly fake something like that?
Eli, believe me. If it were fake, why would I dare get a paternity test? She's behind all of this. It was all her.
That's right. If this baby was just something Mia faked, she wouldn't dare to get this paternity test.
Since you still won't give up, fine. Then listen to this.
I'm just borrowing your child for a bit. After it's all done, I'll give you $1 million. $1 million is enough for you to raise the child. How about it? How do you have this recording?
All of your funding was sponsored by me to turn her against you. Of course, I just had to offer more money.
Mia, what do you have to say for yourself now? I left my wife for you. I gave up so much. And this is how you treat me. Honey. I was so wrong, honey. It was all her. She bewitched me. Honey, I wanted a child so badly. I wasn't thinking straight, honey. I just made a mistake that any man would make. Please forgive me one more time.
That's right, Iris. My son has been married to you for 5 years. My son is handsome and capable. Where else would you find a man this good if you leave him? Just forgive him this once. Isn't it normal for couples to fight? I'll keep him in line for you.
Honey, it's good that the child isn't ours. We can have one of our own. At worst, we can just adopt one. For you, I can live without children.
Are you mistaken? Since when can't I have children? The one who can't have kids has always been you.
What are you talking about?
Remember this? 5 years ago, we had our premarital checkup. You've always been too confident in yourself. You never even looked at it. Now, take a good look.
How can this be? Azoospermia. This is impossible. Azoospermia. How is this possible?
All these years, to protect your ego, no matter how much your mother disliked me, or how outsiders talked about me, I never said a word. And it became your excuse to cheat.
No, azoospermia doesn't mean you're completely sterile. Eli, maybe I'm just very fertile. Maybe your body got better after you were with me.
Oh my God. What have we done to deserve this?
Iris, since you knew I couldn't have children, then why did you hold a press conference and announce an heir?
Of course it was to make you the laughingstock of all of Harbor City. What heir? I was lying to you from the very beginning.
Iris, you vicious bitch.
Ms. Iris, I'll ask you one more time. Are you really not going to pay them back? I'm not just threatening you. If you don't pay, I'll chop off one of his hands right now.
Bro Rex, wait. No, I've worked too hard to get where I am today. I can't just give it all up. Honey. I was so wrong, honey. I shouldn't have wanted a child. I shouldn't have been seduced by Mia. I shouldn't have lied to the company. Please, honey. For you, I don't need a child. Don't divorce me. Don't divorce me, honey.
You're not sorry at all. You just know you're about to die. You're not sorry at all. You just know you're about to die.
No, honey, you've misunderstood me. Honey, I genuinely love you, honey. We don't need kids. Honey, no kids. Can't we just be together, you and I?
Back then, when you deliberately got close to me to seize the Brooks Group's assets, did you ever imagine this day would come?
Iris, I was wrong. I shouldn't have repaid your kindness with spite, jealous of your money, or seduced your husband and ruined your family. Just help me one more time.
Why should I help a homewrecker like you?
You've helped me so many times. What's one more time?
So it's true. Being too kind and too forgiving only attracts ungrateful people like you. I'll never be a fool for love again. You lot. I'm not helping any of you. Also, starting tomorrow, I'm cutting off all of your supplementary cards.
You.
Iris, you're so heartless. But don't think you can get out of paying this $30 million. As long as we're still married, this is our joint debt.
That's right. Iris, you have to pay this money.
Sorry. But the card used for this debt is the same one you used to transfer funds. I should actually thank you for trying to empty out the Brooks Group. Your books were kept so clean. This debt has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Bitch, it's all your fault. If you hadn't wanted the house, none of this would have happened.
My fault? Eli. You were the one who said if I gave you a son, you'd take over Brooks Group, divorce her, and marry me.
Enough! It seems you won't be getting any part of Brooks Group. So how are you going to pay back my $30 million? Men break their legs. Let them spend the rest of their lives in wheelchairs.
Bro Rex, give me 3 days. 3 days. If you kill us now, I still can't pay you back.
I'll give you 3 days. If you can't pay it back, you won't like the consequences. Go.
Eli, let go of me.
So, I made them pay $20 million.
So that's what happened. You scared me to death. I thought you were just a hopeless romantic.
It's all my fault. I threatened to kill myself. Just to marry Eli. That's what gave them the chance to take everything from me.
At least you got $20 million back. That must feel good.
It's not enough. They took a huge hit this time. They'll definitely try to make a comeback and find a new opportunity.
Iris, look. Brooks Group's Iris caught in media storm. The shocking truth.
That's enough.
Me? What are you doing, Mia? Don't jump.
I am Mia, and I'm publicly reporting Iris, the CEO of Brooks Group. She's infertile and forced me to have a child for her. After I gave birth to her heir, she turned on me. She framed me as the other woman who had an affair with her husband. She ruined my reputation and disowned the child.
I am Eli. I'm publicly reporting my wife, Iris. She took all our marital assets. She used our information to trick us, landing us with a massive $30 million debt.
My poor son was married to her for 5 years. He was labeled a freeloader, helping her run the company. In the end, he was accused of cheating and kicked out with nothing.
It doesn't matter that I left with nothing, but Mia is unmarried. She's being torn apart online and is in huge debt. This is driving her to her death.
It doesn't matter if I'm the only one who gets hurt, but her actions using sponsorship as a front for such despicable things must be severely punished.
Oh my god, the streamer is so kind. Her words make me want to cry. The rich can get away with anything so brazenly. They must feel untouchable. This time, it's the streamer. What if next time it's one of our family members? We must support the streamer. Speak up for her.
Thank you. With everyone's support, no matter how powerful they are, they can't make me back down. I will fight them to the very end.
It's 300,000.
300,000 in such a short time? This is better than making money off men. Stream. Keep streaming.
Let me tell everyone about my days at the Brooks being treated like a simp by Iris.
Really?
Iris, look. Those two are so shameless. They're even live streaming now.
If they weren't shameless, how could one be a homewrecker trying to move up, and the other a social climber trying to take everything I have?
Hey, look, look.
What's happening by the lake?
Let's go check it out.
Well. Iris, you finally decided to show up today. You have to give me and Mia an explanation.
You people, haven't you caused enough trouble?
What are you doing? Everyone look. Iris and her friend will hit us. They're going to hit us.
If you have a problem, come at me. Don't go after my mom. My mom treated Iris like her own daughter. Who would have thought she'd be so shameless? She kicked my mom out of the house.
Iris, I know you sponsored me. I was willing to slave away for you, but you can't just use that favor to bully me to death.
Oh, my son. Why is our life so hard? We're not good enough for a rich daughter-in-law. We deserve this. We just have to swallow our pride and suffer in silence. Everyone, come and judge for yourselves.
You people, you're just being completely unreasonable.
Eli, Mia. I really don't know how you have the nerve to say such things. Why don't you tell everyone why I kicked you out?
Don't be afraid, streamer. We support you. Tell us.
Yes, tell us. Tell us. Tell us. Tell us. Tell us.
What's there to be afraid of? I'm not afraid. I originally thought that it didn't matter that I was harmed by the pregnancy. At least she genuinely wanted the child.
The streamer's right. No matter what, the child is innocent.
But who would have thought? Iris went back on her word. She denied it. She used her money to fake the report and tricked us into taking on a huge loan. She's completely inhuman. Today, we must get justice.
Get justice.
Get justice. Get justice. Get justice. Get justice. Get justice. Get justice. Get justice. Get justice. Get justice. Iris, did you hear that? The people aren't blind. No matter what crime you commit, there's only one truth.
Everyone, listen. Look what she's driven me to. Not only did she frame me for seducing her husband, she also framed me for being the other woman. She even found another mistress. She wants me dead.
Apologize to them right now.
A big shot CEO, bullying a young girl with her power. She must apologize.
Is my death the only thing that will clear my name? I'm going to jump from here right now. None of you try to stop me.
Oh, Mia. What about the child? You can't die. Look at this.
Oh my god, streamer, stay calm. She's so pitiful.
Iris, you forced me to get pregnant, ruined my body, and framed me as a homewrecker to ruin my reputation. Today, I'll jump from here to prove my innocence. Iris, you forced me to get pregnant and ruined my body. You framed me as a homewrecker and ruined my reputation. Today, I will jump from here to prove my innocence.
Oh my god, stop her. That Iris is a cold-blooded animal. She's trying to drive a living person to their death.
Streamer, don't do something stupid. Monster, if anyone's dying, it's you. You should die to pay for what you've done.
Iris, you can't have children. Why did you push me? You made me miscarry. That was Eli's only flesh and blood. Kill her and you'll be the president of Brooks Group. Even if I, Mia, die, I'll die with my name cleared. I'll jump from here right now. Don't you stop me. Eli, hold on tight.
Mia, in our last life, you deliberately miscarried to get me killed. In this life, since you want to die, I'll grant your wish.
Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer.
Don't you want to die? Should I help you? Go to hell. Don't you want to die?
Stay away from me.
Want me to help you? Jump.
Everyone, stop her. She's trying to kill someone.
Everyone come look. She's doing this in front of us, trying to drive someone to their death.
She really wants me dead. This woman is so cruel. She dares to force me to die in front of so many people. Is there anything she wouldn't do? Please, everyone, help me.
She's trying to kill her to silence her. This is outrageous. Look at this.
Oh my god, this is just too brazen. If we weren't here, she definitely would have pushed her.
She has no regard for human life.
Quite a performance. Much better than your act at the hospital. A reward for you all.
Stop provoking her. We barely calmed her down. Miss, don't be afraid. We'll all support you.
Excuse me, ma'am, how can she humiliate people like that? Let me introduce myself. I'm a lawyer. What I can't stand the most is rich people bullying others. I can help you.
Really?
That's right.
I'm not asking for anything else now. I just want to clear my name. I'm going to sue Iris. I want her to know that there are consequences for your actions.
We can't let her get away with this.
Don't worry. I will definitely help you win.
Good. Iris, you wanted to seize all our marital assets and put me in debt. Now we're going to court. Let's see what other tricks you have up your sleeve.
The three of you, please wait. My legal fees are very expensive. But don't you worry. I've been in practice for 20 years and I've never lost a case. I can assure you. I'm worth every penny.
What? You charge a legal fee? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Do you guarantee we'll win?
I got my law license 20 years ago. This is my first case. So, of course I've never lost. You can rest assured. I can swear to God. I have never lost a case.
Why does he sound just like me when I'm scamming people? Eli, maybe we should reconsider. We're still in debt.
Fine, I'll sign. You get what you pay for. As long as I get Brooks Group, this small legal fee is nothing.
I, the plaintiff Mia, accuse Iris of being a cruel and unjust woman, coercing another to get pregnant and be her surrogate.
I, Eli, accuse my wife, Iris, of seizing our joint marital assets, stealing our information, and causing us to fall into massive loan shark debt.
No way. Is that true? Really?
Order. Defendant, how do you respond?
Your Honor, since the plaintiff is making the accusations, I request that the plaintiff present relevant and compelling evidence.
The plaintiff will present their evidence.
Your Honor, I can prove that Iris repeatedly said she was grateful to Mia for bearing her child.
That's right. She also said that Mia was the great hero who would carry on our family line. She said all of it.
In a court of law, words alone aren't enough. You need evidence.
Evidence? Of course I have it. Your Honor, I have a recording.
The Carters had one son per generation. I couldn't get pregnant. It was my fault. Mia, thank you for being willing to bear the pain of childbirth for me.
Iris, if you hadn't sponsored me, I'd still be stuck in the mountains. It was the least I could do.
Iris, you didn't think you were the only one who could secretly record things, did you? Monster, worse than an animal. How outrageous, using sponsorship to exploit an innocent girl.
Iris, now you have no excuse to deny it. You coerced me into having this child. So he should inherit your fortune.
That's just a recording with the beginning and end cut off. It doesn't prove that I coerced you. Besides, how could I have possibly gotten you pregnant? Report for in vitro fertilization or embryo transfer. Or was this child conceived naturally? So, are you going to accuse my husband, Eli, of raping you?
Indeed. Plaintiff, do you wish to accuse Eli of sexual assault?
Say something. Aren't you supposed to be helping me with this lawsuit?
My client, the plaintiff, is just an ordinary girl from the countryside. She was manipulated by the sponsor she always admired and coerced into agreeing to the pregnancy. This is why she has no other evidence, which is completely understandable. But the defendant had a clear motive. Otherwise, how do you explain why the defendant forced our client to stay at her home to carry the pregnancy?
Exactly. We're not related, so why would she sponsor me? Why would she keep me to carry a baby?
Mia, do you have any conscience at all? Why did I sponsor you? Don't you know perfectly well?
What other reason could there be? You think money lets you trample anyone just to show off to me. Then you found you couldn't have children and kept me at home as a baby-making machine.
Back then, I saw you were an orphan. I felt sorry for you and sponsored you with my own money. Even in our past life, I saw how hard it was for you as a single mother and gave you the best of everything. And in the end, you say I'm the one who ruined you.
How is this different from what she said before? Didn't she say the Brooks made her work like a slave at home? That they made her do everything?
Yeah. Look how well she's being treated. She's living better than a CEO. $20,000 a month. Why doesn't this rich lady sponsor me?
Well, that just proves even more that she has a guilty conscience. Otherwise, a big shot CEO like her, why would she be so nice to me?
Right. Iris is pretending to be nice to Mia, to put our guard down. In reality, she's trying to steal our personal information and make us take out a $30 million loan for him.
30 million. So the 20,000 she gave was just bait.
I haven't touched a penny of the borrowed money. That money, wasn't it used to buy the Ocean View villa you all love? It was all under your own names, too.
You bitch. How dare you bring up the villa? That was clearly an unfinished building. You're deliberately transferring marital assets.
My good intentions were truly wasted on you. Are you sure you want to sue me for transferring marital assets? Is that right? Your Honor, I have strong evidence to prove that everything Mia said is slander. I request to play it.
What evidence could she have? What's that little bitch got?
Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Your Honor, I have strong evidence to prove that what Mia said are all false accusations.
What evidence could she have?
Evidence?
What's that little cutie holding?
I request to play it.
This stupid woman. Once you give birth to the child in your belly, everything in this family will be ours.
What if she suddenly comes to her senses and wants a divorce, taking half the assets with her?
Then she won't be able to.
Your Honor, this is the truth of the matter. The plaintiff's claim that I fraudulently transferred marital property is a complete fabrication. On the contrary, the plaintiff is suspected of plotting to murder me.
Mia, do you have any questions about this evidence? If not, this court will announce.
Wait.
What tricks is Mia trying to pull now?
Plaintiff, do you have any other claims?
Speak. Hurry up and say it.
Regarding the evidence just provided by the defendant, Your Honor, our side admits it's authentic. It indeed fails to prove that our client was coerced or defrauded, but it doesn't directly prove that this child isn't the defendant's husband's. As long as this child belongs to the defendant's husband, she has the right and obligation, and also the responsibility, to raise this child.
That's right. As long as Eli admits the child is his, the child will have inheritance rights. Yes. As long as Eli admits the child is his, then this child will have inheritance rights.
You've all been tricked. As long as we don't do a paternity test in court and insist that this child is Mr. Eli's, and Mr. Eli agrees, then this child will have the right to inherit the assets.
My God, how can she say that with a straight face? But I guess she has a point. It's just that Iris has such bad luck, being sued by her husband and his mistress at the same time.
Can't be helped. If you ask me, she should just give them some money to go away. Consider paying to avoid trouble.
You.
Iris, did you hear me? You have to give me this money today.
If this child is my husband's, I won't hold back a single penny of his share. But this child has nothing to do with my husband.
Iris, this child is mine. You're not talking about that sterility report, are you? That only proves that at the time of the test, I was sterile. But it doesn't prove that in the future, I'm incapable of having children.
I never thought. Eli, Mia cheated on you. Yet you're willing to grit your teeth and claim this child. I see now. When it comes to money, nothing else matters.
Defendant, do you have any other evidence? You may present it all now.
The man is determined to claim a bastard as his son. What other evidence could there be? She should just give up.
What evidence could she have? Hurry up and give us the money.
Who says I don't have evidence?
I won't accept a paternity test from your family's hospital. Who knows what tricks you pulled?
That's right. Mia is the daughter-in-law I approve of. Her child is my grandchild. Inheriting my son's property. That's only natural.
Iris, we didn't sign a prenup, you know? Every penny you've earned in these 5 years, half of it is mine.
This whole group is so disgusting. Are they really going to let them take half of the wife's assets?
They're birds of a feather, flocking together. I think Ms. Iris is in trouble.
Your Honor, I request to call a witness. Mia, he can directly prove the true identity of your child.
Hello, everyone. My name is Luke. I am the child's biological father.
Iris, are you crazy? This is a courtroom. You think just finding some random guy can turn the situation around? I don't even know him.
Mia, you said your new boyfriend was small and fast. Only I can give a woman true pleasure.
Did I hear that right?
Eli looks pretty well built. But he's all show and no go.
Son, the company's shares are what's important.
What nonsense are you spouting? This is a courtroom. Don't you dare slander me without proof.
Mia, you said after you found a sucker to be the child's temporary father, we'd take the money and go abroad. How can you deny me now?
Sir, you've got the wrong person. I'm the child's father.
Right. Mia gave you two. A mixed-race child with curly hair.
Iris, I'm telling you, you may be rich, but this is a courtroom. Everything requires evidence. My son is the child's biological father.
We'll know if he is with a test. Mia, do you dare let him and the child take a DNA test?
I don't agree. Iris, so what if you bring him here? As long as I don't agree to a paternity test, the child's father can only be Eli.
This Mia is so disgusting. How dare she sue Miss Iris for forcing her to get pregnant?
That guy deserves to be cheated on. He has no morals when it comes to money. He's even forcing himself to claim this child.
What? Are you scared?
What do I have to be afraid of? Don't try to provoke me. I'm just not doing the test. What can you do about it?
That's right, Iris. You should just stop struggling. Never mind Luke Ford. Even if you find some other Luke, Dick, or Harry, my son is still that child's biological father.
Mom. Iris. If you just admit you're wrong and hand over the company, I'll immediately admit that I have nothing to do with the child.
Oh,
Eli, what are you saying?
Iris, we've been married for 5 years. Giving the assets to me is better than giving them to a promiscuous outsider. Can we start over?
you think way too highly of yourself. I should even thank Mia for helping me see you for the piece of trash you are. Your Honor, I have new evidence to submit.
According to the in-court paternity test, the plaintiff Mia's son is biologically related to the witness, Luke. They are father and son.
Why? I didn't agree to a test. This report is fake.
Order. Plaintiff, are you questioning the court's impartiality?
No, that's not it.
Mia, since you signed for the home loan, how could you not realize that at the same time, you also signed the paternity test consent form?
You knew this would happen all along, didn't you? You've been playing us this whole time. You didn't just want to saddle me with high-interest debt. You also wanted me to leave with nothing.
Eli, Mia, stop being delusional. From this day forward, we have nothing more to do with each other. Your Honor, the facts have been established. May we have the verdict now?
I declare the defendant, Iris, not guilty. She will be released now. The plaintiff, Mia, caused a public disturbance, spread rumors, and used a live stream to stir up emotions, which damaged the defendant's reputation. She must return what she took, the marital assets of the defendant, Iris, and to compensate the defendant $100,000 for damages. The plaintiff, Eli, is hereby ordered to dissolve his marriage with Iris in court. He leaves with no assets. All marital property is awarded to the defendant, Iris. Court is adjourned.
Your Honor, it's not like that. It was all Iris's fault. Your Honor.
It's all finally over.
Iris, you knew from the start that the baby I'm carrying isn't Eli's. This was all your scheme. You deliberately exposed it just when our hopes were highest.
So what if it was?
Everyone, don't go. Listen up. It was all her scheme.
Proof. Do you have any proof? The three of you, instead of yelling at me here, should be thinking about how to pay back that 30 million debt.
You three. Please settle your legal fees. You three. Please settle your legal fees.
What are you talking about? You didn't even win my case. Why should I pay you?
Don't think we're easy to bully. We lost the case. You still dare ask for money. You must be crazy for money.
Who told you that you only pay legal fees if you win? Since you hired me, you must pay me the corresponding fees.
Are you deaf or something? No money. I get it. You see that we lost, so you want to kick us while we're down, right? You're not even worthy.
Look here. This is what you all signed with your own hands. Trying to skip out on my bill? Dream on.
You're screwing me over? Why didn't you say so before?
You didn't ask then. The legal fee is $200,000. How will you be paying?
Oh my God. This crooked lawyer has no conscience. He's trying to kill us.
Useless. You were no help, and now you're trying to set me up. I'll kill you.
I'm warning you. You'd better give me the money. I heard you've been dodging your debts lately. And you wouldn't want the mob boss to find out. You've been dodging your debts lately. And you wouldn't want the mob boss to find out.
Fine, I'll pay.
Good, you know what's good for you. You tried to be clever and screw someone over, but you got exposed. And you still have the nerve to cause a scene?
I gave you all my streaming money. I gave you my career prospect. Now I have nothing left. I can't scrape together the rest.
Forget it. I guess I have a conscience. I'll round it down for you. Thanks for your trust. Call me again next time you need me.
Get out. Get the hell out.
Iris, you made me lose everything. I won't let you get away with this.
Dad. Mom. I shouldn't have ignored your advice and married the wrong man. At least, I didn't completely disappoint you.
Iris, after we left yesterday, Eli and 2 others caused a scene at court. They left on bad terms. The person tailing them said Eli bought a weapon. Mia is missing. Do you need me to assign more people to you?
No need. Mia. Eli. In my past life, you too took my life. In this life, I'll make you pay in blood.
Bitch. I have nothing now. And you won't get to live happily either.
Eli. Laura. What are you doing here?
Son, there are 2 of us. We're not afraid of her. We'll take the money and leave the country. No one will ever find us.
Iris, talk. Where's the money? Or I'll kill you. Talk.
Fine, I'll talk. The money's in the nightstand.
Iris, you let me in here on purpose.
If I didn't invite the wolf in, how could I spring the trap?
Iris, I curse you. One day, you'll end up just like me, a street rat that everyone despises.
I don't steal companies. I don't keep a mistress. And I don't have illegitimate children, so rest assured, that will never happen to me.
Iris, you're already so rich. Why should it matter? If you give me your company, why should a woman like you be richer than me?
I have money, but it's from my parents' lifetime of hard work. It wasn't stolen or robbed. Eli, you're getting exactly what you deserve. Your debts from the past, and your debts in this life. It's time to pay up.
What does that mean?
Let's go.
Iris, I haven't lost. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you.
Shut up.
Iris, you'll come to a miserable end. I'll be back for you.
It's all finally over.